Hi there, welcome to the Vaping Hunt. So what is the Vaping Hunt anyway? The Vaping Hunt is a program that we created and established in 2015 and have had great success with in bringing vendors and consumers together at large vape events. The Vaping Hunt is extremely effective in the vaping event at delivering extra traffic to your booth because it gives the consumers the opportunity to have something to do at the event, and specifically gives them the opportunity to find the vendors that are included in the Vaping Hunt event and enjoy participating with them, trying their products out, having great discussions with them, and in turn getting their event card stamped in exchange for prizes at the end of the event. What the Vaping Hunt is a scavenger hunt of sorts. The Vaping Hunt vendors that are participating in the event are listed on the Vaping Hunt card. This is an example of last year's card at the Charlotte, North Carolina event for Vapor Slam. In the event card, you have the instructions for the Vaping Hunt on the outside. You have the map also on the outside for the event. On the inside of the card, you have vendor advertisements, which gives you an opportunity to show people what your business is about and to give them all the contact information, as well as on the back side. The great thing about this card is it works very much like a business card. If you're a premium vendor, we include your business logo and all of your information, and if you're a standard vendor, we also include all of your information in the card as well. The great thing about this flyer, though, is that these tend to make their way home as opposed to business cards, which often end up in the garbage. This also gives the consumers a great opportunity to handwrite notes that they take during the event about each vendor that they participate with and try their products out. The way that the Vaping Hunt works is pretty simple. They take this card around with them to the vendors at the event. They spend some time with the vendors trying their products or talking about their products, and in exchange they get a stamp for their card. At the end of the day, once they have all of their stamps for each section of the card, which we color coordinate with the vendors that are participating in each section, once they get all of these colors stamped, they turn this card in for an exchange for a raffle ticket or more to win some great prizes at the end of the event. The prizes in the Vaping Hunt are oftentimes prizes that are donated by the participating vendors, so it gives the consumers a great opportunity to win some incredible prizes from the vendors that are actually in the event. The other thing that it does for vendors is it gives you a great opportunity to be able to give your prizes away without having to give them away free at the booth, so that somebody who comes to your booth and asks, what are you giving away for free, you can ask them, are they participating in the Vaping Hunt, and explain to them that they have an opportunity to win some incredible prizes at the end of the event. This turns something that could be otherwise negative, sorry, we don't give any prizes out, or we don't give any free product out, into something positive. You would like free product? Absolutely. Participate in the Vaping Hunt and you could win product at the end of the event. The reason that it's so effective is because consumers have the opportunity to experience vaping companies that they might not have otherwise noticed. At these large events, there are some booths that are $100,000, $200,000 booths, and then there's other booths that may not be as lucrative. One of the great things about the Vaping Hunt is it makes that playing ground level. It gives you the opportunity to connect with consumers, and it gives the consumers the opportunity to connect with you. One of the great things about the Vaping Hunt in terms of advertisement is that we do it right. One of the things that we do at the Vaping Hunt to indicate that you're participating in the event is we put balloons up in your booth along with signs to indicate that you're participating in the Vaping Hunt event, which makes it very easy for the consumers that are at the event to locate your booth. Other events have tried to do similar programs, and quite frankly, they just don't measure up to what we do. We are very professional in what we do with the Vaping Hunt, and we have a great deal of experience in vape events ourselves, as we not only run the Vaping Hunt, we are also vendors ourselves and participate in the hunt. So it's extremely important to us personally that the hunt go well as well, because we are very much invested in it, just like you will be. One of the great things about the Vaping Hunt as well is that the advertising is done right. There won't be any naked women or pole dancers, any of the negative advertising that we've unfortunately come to get used to on our industry. This advertising is positive advertising that we would be proud to show the media about, and that we would be proud to explain why we're doing the event and why we're doing this type of advertising. I created this event because I myself, as a vendor, wanted to find a more creative way to drive traffic to my booth, as opposed to using some of the more negative tactics to drive traffic. I wanted to create an environment where consumers not only wanted to come visit my booth, but actually were looking forward to or wanted to participate by trying my products out. One of the most difficult things at an event is to get a consumer to try your product, especially at these large events where there's 100+ vendors. By the end of the day, consumers just simply don't want to try products from the vendors anymore. What the Vaping Hunt does, though, is it gives them a reason to actually want to try your products, because at the end of the day, they're able to turn their event card in exchange for a raffle ticket. And because your booth is going to be very easy to locate with the balloons and the other methods that we use to drive traffic to your booth, those participants, those consumers that are at the event, are going to hunt down your booths first. Oftentimes what has happened in the past is that the people go directly to the booths that have the balloons and they bypass some of the other booths that don't, which is exactly what we want with the type of a program that this is. The whole purpose of it is to drive more traffic to your booth, which will generate more sales for your business. Some of the questions we've been asked in the past, or some of the statements that we've heard, is, well, what does it cost? I can't afford it. And the fact is, the reality is you can't afford not to do the Vaping Hunt. Because of the extra traffic that it drives to your booth, and because of the fact that it's a fun program that the consumers will remember you by, is reason enough to participate in the Vaping Hunt. Another huge advantage of the Vaping Hunt is that there's no bad seat in the house. Unfortunately, we don't always have the choice of where we participate or where our booth location is at the events. This, however, brings traffic to your booth regardless of where you're located in the event. For those of us that have done multiple events in the past, or multiple multiple expos in the past rather, we know that location of your booth is key. It's very relevant to how successful you are at the event because of the traffic pattern that people normally take. The huge advantage to the Vaping Hunt is that it doesn't matter where your booth is at, because people are going to be finding you, specifically looking for your booth or the booths with the balloons in them that are participating in the event. So even if you have maybe not the greatest location at the event, you're still going to get a lot of traffic generated to your booth. In fact, we've been told by many vendors in the past, and thanked by many vendors in the past, that came to us personally and thanked us for doing the Vaping Hunt with quotes like, "Oh, thank goodness for the Vaping Hunt. If it wasn't for the Vaping Hunt, we may not have had any traffic at all because of our booth placement." We've gotten a lot of those compliments, and we've had an extreme success with the vendors that are very happy with the results of the Vaping Hunt, and the consumers alike absolutely love participating in the event because it gives them something to do at these longer 3-day events. That's one of the other benefits of the Vaping Hunt, is that it actually gives the consumers something to do. It gives them an agenda, something to do at the event rather than just wandering around. We've found it to be extremely successful at the events, and we would absolutely love to have you participate in the Vaping Hunt with us at any of our future events. Right now, all of our future events are centered around the Vapor Slam and Vape Mania events. However, we are also exploring other opportunities to put the Vaping Hunt in other venues as well. One of the other things that's extremely important about the Vaping Hunt this year, the deeming regulations just came out from the FDA for the limitations to vaping and what it could cause for our industry. The year 2016 and the remainder of events that are going to happen this year and take place this year are that much more critically important to be able to have successful events. As it stands right now with the FDA regulations, quite frankly, vaping may not be around 2 years from now. We're going to be doing everything that we can do as a company to advocate for vaping and for keeping our industry alive. But in the meantime, these events, these expos that you're going to be advertising your vendor booth at or your product at are even that much more important. We need to have a great success over the next 2 years because, quite frankly, it may be our last. That's one of the things that I'm really looking forward to with the Vaping Hunt, is helping the vendors and the people that are participating in these events find the success that they would like to have at these expos, to get their products out there and get the exposure out there while we're still allowed to. We don't know what 2017 or 2018 are going to bring, so we really need to make the absolute best of that we can in the year 2016. I absolutely look forward to talking with you about the Vaping Hunt. If you have any questions, please feel free to give me a call. My name is Jeremy Colvin. I'm the creator and owner of the Vaping Hunt. My company that I vend at in these events is VapingHUNT. My phone number is area code 614-589-5999. The website for the Vaping Hunt is http://vapinghunt.com. Again, that's VAPINGHUNT.com. My email address is Jeremy, that's JEREMY, at VapingHUNT.com. I would absolutely love to talk with you about participating in the Vaping Hunt and about enjoying a great relationship with you and helping your business to succeed at the large events that are scheduled for 2016 and 2017. Thank you so much for your time. I look forward to speaking with you, and have a great day.